All right, check it out, right? Listen, we're on another segment of Green Tate, and I got my nigga Tae Wolff, man. Introduce yourself to the people who don't know you.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dante Concepcion, formerly known as Tae Wolff, you know, pro boxer, born and bred out of Tampa Bay, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, partner said he wanted to get me on the interview, so here we is.
Yeah, you know, it's on the right. So listen, what's your record right now? Because performally, before I wrote this treatment for this interview, you ain't even had your first fight yet. So I think we like 3 fights in right now, working on your 4th one.
Yeah.
What's your record, man, for the people who don't know your record right now?
So I'm 1-1-1. I throw the quotations over the loss because, you know, I felt I was robbed, but boxing politics, it come with the game. So we on to the next one, like you said, we on our 4th one right now. Right.
When the next fight is? When you hoping for the next fight?
We looking at sometime in April. We ain't got a for sure date, but sometime like mid-ish in April.
Oh, okay. Next month. Okay. All right. Listen. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions, man. I just want you to, I want your honest opinion. This shit gonna be raw and cut now. So whatever you say,
yeah.
All right. We ain't holding back no punches. So whatever you say, this is what we getting. All right.
Let's go.
All right. So who you think is the greatest pound for pound fighter ever?
Pound for pound, obviously, would have to be, in my opinion, Roy Jones. Roy Jones, Floyd, then Bud Crawford, Terrence Crawford.
TC, okay, that boy raw.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know nothing about, even with him, his fight record, I ain't know nothing about him until you started talking about him.
Oh, Terrence Crawford?
Yeah, I ain't know nothing about I ain't know nothing about no TC, but that boy, big shout out TC, man.
Yes, sir.
That boy is nasty. He real raw. What made you want to get into boxing? Like most people get into boxing, was it a fad thing for you? Was it a self-protection thing for you? Or did you been have hands and wanted to, like, perfect your craft? Or it was just like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what made you just say, I want to step in this ring? Because it's so many forms of fighting. Like, we got MMA now.
Right.
Just people do karate, all type of stuff.
Right.
What made you say, I want to be a boxer?
So at the time, I had just graduated. I was probably like 2 years. I graduated in 2014, so I was probably like 2 years out of high school, and I really didn't know what I really wanted to do. So I knew I wanted to do sports, so I was jumping from like doing like football. I was trying to do basketball, baseball, and one of my homies was like, bro, just stick to some shit. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna stick to basketball because that's what we was normally doing every day. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just play basketball. So we used to go up to the YMCA every early in the morning, play basketball with the older heads, and they had a point guard from Florida College, and we were done running and shit. And then one of the older heads, he was like, man, you can go take his spot, bro. He played at Florida College. I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. He was like, man, go try out. They got a tryout coming up. So I was like, all right, bet.
For college ball?
College ball.
Okay.
So me, my cousin, and my homie, we pretty much just like stayed in the gym, you know what I'm saying? The whole the whole basketball, cones, shooting drill was heavy. And then I was also like smoking heavy too, but I was productive with my shit. So another older head, he was like heavy into boxing, but I didn't know at the time. So I was actually we were smoking one time, and I was like, yo, check this video out. It was like an old slap boxing video from like back in the day. I think I was like 15, 16 or whatever. So we in that bitch hiding in the bed. I showed him the video, and he using boxing terms I don't even know. He's like, bro, you going southpaw orthodox, you doing this and that, and I'm looking at the nigga like,
you don't know what he talking about.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Right, it's all a new term to
yeah,
you.
so he was like, man, Tay, bro, you a boxer, bro, you a boxer. I was like, oh, I don't know. So he wound up, one thing led to another, and then he wound up buying my first pair of boxing gloves, and then he wound up paying for both of us our first memberships at Punch Boxing Gym, I think it was, in Puerto Rico. Then I linked up with So like the first day we walked in the punch boxing gym, I seen somebody who I knew, but I knew him from playing basketball. I didn't know he was a boxer. Shout out to my nigga Malcolm Peck, and shout out to my nigga Jared who put me on boxing. You know what I'm saying? He the beginning. But we walked in and I seen Malcolm. I was like, yo, what's up, bro? You know what you doing in here? He was like, nigga, I box. So then we here.
Here we here.
20, what that kid, I was like 20,
So all this basically stepped down for somebody seeing the video you just slap boxing. Anybody in your family like ever like?
Nah.
No. Nah. Oh, well then that shit, my boy, that might just be in your DNA. You
Yeah.
feel me? It just might be just something.
Yeah. Oh wait, say that again. My bad.
Like anybody in your family like ever boxed?
Oh, I thought you was like, did anybody in my family like try to like introduce me to
Nah,
boxing?
like
No. My granddad, he was I don't know if he was a boxer, but he was in the combat stuff. So I don't really know too much about him, but I was told that's what he used to do. So.
Oh yeah, so it's a little bit of your DNA.
Yeah.
A funny story. My uncle, Freddie, used to drive for Mike Tyson's manager or who got custom model.
Uh-huh.
My uncle used to drive for him.
Damn.
I found out that probably about 15 years ago. My mom had footage, not footage, but pictures. And that's kind of crazy because I never even thought about boxing, but my uncle used to drive for him. So that's crazy. Bit out my R.I.P. to my Uncle Freddie.
R.I.P. Uncle Freddie.
Listen, if you had to build a perfect fighter, right? I mean, bits and pieces, like if you had to build like the guard, the defense of a fighter, the jab of another fighter,
Okay.
the power of another fighter, and the style of another fighter. What fighters would you like pick 5 fighters or 4? However you might like build a perfect fighter. And what weight class would you fight them in?
Okay, so either most likely it'll be welterweight because I'm a welterweight, which is 147 for people out there who don't know. But okay, so we'll do speed of Roy Jones, defense, Floyd, power. That's tough. Power, I would have to go either. I'm not gonna go, traditional Tyson. I'm gonna go George Foreman or Deontay Wilder. One of them two. It's flip a coin.
We'll measure it down because obviously we all know that if you took the power of Deontay Wilder and put him in welterweight, he'd knock somebody's head off. But we just could sum it up, the power level of in that weight class. Keep going.
So a fighter in the welterweight division with power?
No, it could be any fighter. But I'm just saying it for the people because people will think like, man, Deontay Wilder fighting a welterweight, he'll knock his head off.
No, we just his power.
His raw power.
Yeah, just his powers. Yeah, just his powder. So we got Floyd speed. We got Floyd defense, Roy speed. I'm gonna just go George Foreman power. Fuck it, George Foreman power. I'll go. Damn. I'm gonna go Pernell Whitaker's footwork. No. Either Pernell Whitaker or Vasily Lomachenko's footwork.
Footwork, okay. Hey, people don't understand how important footwork is.
Oh yeah, that's
listen, man. Hey, people who don't know about boxing, if your footwork ain't right, your footwork is what give you power, everything. People don't. Hey, it's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give a shout out to like a lot of boxers because I've only been I watched fighting growing up. Don't get me wrong. Like I grew up in the Tyson era when he was at his prime, getting my haircuts and like him and all. But the more you're around somebody who boxes, and you actually get to learn what they do, like in their craft and the work that goes into boxing, and not just seeing what you see on TV. Hey, I'm gonna give a big shout out to people who fight, bruh. Because it's a lot of work and dedication and discipline that goes into fighting. Because a lot of people just fight. You got to realize, when you're in the ring for 3 minutes, for 12 rounds, the average street fight lasts 2 or 3 minutes. And you be gassed, you be tired. So these people got to do that consistent for 12 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. It's tiring. So big shout out to the boxers, man, because I ain't going to lie. I wasn't paying attention to boxing until I like started hanging around you and started seeing like your work ethic and started seeing you running. Hey, this boy run like right now. We shooting this at his house in Temple Terrace. He works and on Dare Mabry. This boy was walking and running to work. Like I seen this shit week in, week out, like not even bullshitting. So big shout out to all the fighters, man.
Yes, sir.
If you could pick your ultimate intro to your intro song to you walking into the ring, like your intro to your ring, like you when you fight. If you don't have one song to pick, what would it be?
Ooh, that's tough. Cause I have a hard enough time trying to pick like background. Oh shit, my bad, y'all.
Yeah, but it was just almost a car crash right there.
Right. I have a hard enough time trying to pick music for my reels that I post on IG. So it'll have to probably be.
Okay, so if it wasn't the song, what artist describes you as your perfect? Okay. So if you could pick one song, that might be a little too hard. So if you could pick one artist to make you an intro song that you can only use forever and ever, who would be your artist that you would pick and why?
It'll have to be Dead or Alive.
What artist?
I'm gonna say out of two, it'd have to be either Pac or Wayne or DMX.
Okay.
RP to Pac and X.
Okay.
Out of them three. Why? Because they just come like they're mainly Wayne, because Wayne is he's a versatile artist, you know, and I'm very versatile. I can box, I can bang, I can counter punch, I can do defense, you know what I'm saying? I can do it all. Wayne can do it all. So I'll probably lean more towards Wayne. You know, he got gritty music. He got like whatever you need Wayne to do, he gonna do. Whatever you need me to do, I can do. If you want to come in the ring, I can come in the ring. You want to talk?
Wayne.
Yeah.
So we pick a Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. All right, I respect that. Wayne is.
I may be a little biased because that's one of my favorite rappers, but yeah. Wayne.
No, ain't being biased. That's that's who you fit you. So if we tend to listen to people music that we more can relate to, or to remind of ourselves. So it's a nostalgia thing. That's good. That's hell yeah. I fuck with it. You know, you know how I feel about Wayne anyway. I'm fucking with that regardless. You know what I mean? So I know that you like like me and you talk a lot about different things and aspects. And that's with everything, crazy scenarios. We be coming up with all type of shit. So if you could time travel, right? Whether it's the future, present, like somewhere like that just was present, or the past, in any region of the world, anywhere, where would it be, and along what timeline would it be?
Just in general?
If you could time travel, right? So say if I wanted you, if I say, hey, we're gonna let you time travel past, or we're present, we're in the present, but anywhere right now,
or
future,
okay,
or past,
okay.
Where would it be, and what, like any region? It don't even have to be like right now, but 20 years from now. It could be here in Egypt 30 years ago. Where would it be?
Honestly, it'll be either the early 2000s or the 90s. Honestly, shit, here in Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah,
so you should just go back in time.
Because I don't really know what was going on. Like back in the day, I was younger, so I didn't really know what the fuck was going on in the world to, you know what I'm saying, be like, oh, I want to go there or whatever. So in the early 2000s, or in the 90s and early 2000s, man, we was just like going to water parks and shit and traveling. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you're the travel back there. Yeah. All right. What's your perfect dog breed?
Shit. I'm stuck between. I'm a pet guy. I got one. He's 5 months. His name Terrence Crawford, TC for short. And I got a bully bulldog. But if I had if I was more established in the sport to where like I'm living the life that I want, like as far as like I don't really have to, I can work out whenever I want. I got, you know what I'm saying, a good acre of land. I would definitely have a Belgian Malinois. All right, I'm gonna just give you my top 5 dogs. It's a Belgian Malinois, a Pit, a Rottie, a Doberman, and I'll probably say a Bull Terrier. And then the honorable mention, a Giant Schnauzer.
Giant Schnauzer.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you know what? That's crazy because I never hear nobody even talk about them.
What,
Shout out to
Giant
the Schnauzers.
Yeah, you remember my Giant Schnauzer?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
but you know what? That's like one of those dogs like people just don't really pick like that. You know what I mean? It's always like pits and Rottweilers and stuff. So
that's my
I feel you. So give me your top 5 albums, and I want them in order.
Albums. Shit. I'm gonna say that's kind of tough because I don't really like I don't keep up with music, and like I don't be like listening to albums like that.
With top 5 artists.
Top 5 artists. Okay.
In order though.
In order.
In
okay,
order.
Wayne off top, number 1. Wayne. I'm gonna go Cole, J. Cole. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just go for everybody I listen to. I'm probably say Brent Fayez, however he pronounced his last name.
I never heard of him. I'm gonna check him out.
Yeah, that boy, he be sliding. I heard he crip. I don't know. That's just what I heard. That's he say, she said. But Brent Fayez, Lil Baby, and what?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised you ain't say one of him talk. Cause I know you be on rock.
Yeah, I be on
Wayne,
rock.
man.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view or HBO?
Pay-per-view or HBO? What do you mean?
Fights. Cause pay-per-view or HBO. Like pay-per-view was like that. You know, back. See, I don't know if
They don't got HBO boxing no more.
Oh, okay. So what? Still,
Like
when I was growing up, HBO boxing was.
okay. Like which would I rather fight on?
Yeah, okay, so say if HBO boxing was still like in its prime,
Right.
and you take pay-per-view fighting at its time,
Right.
like at me at its prime, what you choosing? HBO boxing, or were you choosing pay-per-view boxing?
I'd probably do HBO boxing because
Classic.
it's a classic, and like the only way you're gonna get paid off a pay-per-view is if like your name is ringing like that. My name ain't ringing like that, so I'd take the opportunity to just fight on HBO.
Oh, and get the check out.
Yeah, get the
off
check
the real.
out, yeah.
Okay. Oh, all right. Okay.
Gotta learn the business, y'all.
I see you in the anime too with Tats.
Yeah.
So, if you was an anime character, what anime character would best describe you?
Rock Lee.
Rock. That's another person I ain't know about until you. Rock Lee raw, bruh.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, Rock Lee raw, bruh. My boy took off that
Them weights.
them weights. Listen. For those who don't know anime, go check out that Rock Lee scene when my boy take off them
ankle
weights.
yeah.
And mind you, now he's not a ninja.
Yeah.
He just a
Regular dude.
regular nigga from the streets who just can bump.
Hard worker.
And Rock, man, shout out to Rock Lee,
Yeah,
bruh.
yeah.
Rock Lee is the epitome of like, just, you don't need superpowers to do all that and can still hang and bang with him.
Right.
Go look at that fight where Rock Lee took off the weights, man, was fighting them ninjas.
Rock Lee versus Gara.
Oh, man. Super raw.
Yeah.
Like super, like, oh yeah, so you got a tat up, man. Super raw. How many tats you got?
Shit, I got about 17 or 18. I'm getting my back done
That's
right
like
now.
that's like with the culture. Like I ain't gonna lie, something like tats and tats and boxing go with the culture. Like it's like a I don't know. They go one hand. No, we ain't gonna show y'all our back piece yet.
Until it's done.
But he showed me his back piece a couple weeks ago. He didn't have more work since that. It's raw.
I actually just got some done.
Yeah, it's raw. I ain't gonna lie. We go when I shoot with you. I'm gonna shoot again with you after the after your next fight. And we gonna chop that's a hard back piece. I ain't gonna lie. That bit I ain't gonna lie. make me a little bit jealous because I ain't light skinned like that. I can't be getting all them tats like that. That be raw though. I ain't gonna lie. It's something else I want to ask you. Like, how you feel about the boxing world right now?
Ooh.
Like, I mean, we got a few like superstars left, but I don't know. Do you think a lot of people box because of the clout?
Right now, probably, yeah.
Or you, like right now, or like, I don't know. To me, it just seems like boxing is all over the place. Because I remember back when I was when I was watching boxing, you had to earn your rank to like, okay, if he's undefeated, he has no choice but to fight whoever,
Right.
or he has no choice but to fight the next person.
Right.
Now it just seems like they fight off of the popularity.
Yeah.
It's like the people pick the fight now. Like,
Yeah.
even if the other person might be a better record, or he might be a person that's more suitable for the fight, it's like if the people don't want that fight, we don't get that fight.
And that's why you ain't gonna, if they don't want that fight, they're not gonna pay for that pay-per-view. So you don't get no bag off pay-per-view. That's why I said I'll fight on HBO.
Yeah. So if you could change the way boxing is right now, or how boxing is viewed, what would be one thing that you would change, and one thing that you feel like what you feel like? Give me your input of the state of boxing right now, and what you feel like could be changed, could be better. You get what I'm saying? Like give me your give me some things that you would like to see by the time you get to that champion level. What things that you would like to see, and what you think that you feel like you could what would be something that you hope to change in the boxing and give people a different perspective, like different on boxing, like give me you. I want you to tell me and tell the people.
Well,
what about Tae that you feel like could bring something different to the game, and what that you would like to see change as the state that it's in right now?
Right. I would like to see the fighters getting their fair share of money. You know, when it's really us and during training camp, can't wake up the next day, or we can wake up the next day, but waking up sore as a bitch the next day, not being able to see family, friends, yada yada, because we got to sacrifice eating and shit just for however many rounds or however long it take for you to take the fight, the fight can end.
Y'all sacrifice y'all bodies for our entertainment.
Yeah, and mental too, shit. Right. So, I would like to see the fighters get paid what they supposed to get paid, because everybody got their hands in their pockets. You got the manager, you got the promoter, you got a lawyer if you got a lawyer, you got your coaches, however many coaches you got, you know what I'm saying? So then at the end of the day, it's like, damn, we ain't got nothing. So I would like to see the fighters get paid fairly. I'm gonna use this platform to speak on it. I don't really know what it is. I done heard Coach talk about it before, but I ain't really never get into it or ask questions about it. But he said that boxing, we don't have no union. I don't know what a union is, but nigga,
it's like you have somebody. It's like you have reps that fight for when jobs have unions. It's like it make it a little bit better. It could hurt y'all sometimes, right, but for the most part, it's better. It's like you have somebody like an overhead to fight for y'all.
Okay.
For you got a better voice and input in what y'all.
Right. Okay. Well, shit, damn it, nigga, I'm for the union, damn it. So Floyd, Roy, y'all get y'all ass together. Whoever at the higher ups, y'all get together and make this shit happen. But make that happen. Damn, it's a lot of stuff I feel like is wrong with boxing. A lot of the big names, they're not fighting at the moment, so it's a money thing instead of the best fighting the best. So I don't know.
How you yeah, like I don't know. I think they took, I think, to me, well, boxing was always entertainment, but I think they took the fighting out of boxing, and now we getting people fighting football players.
Yeah.
And it's like almost like a game.
And that's because
it's like wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like
the
anybody
fighters
can
ain't
just
fighting.
go. Right. Anybody can go wrestle
Yeah.
or whoever. Like, bro, ain't no way in the world Logan Paul should be fighting Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Who you think will win out of that?
Tyson.
Tyson.
Yeah.
I hope he knock his ass out.
Yeah. Now I feel it'll be a good fight, only because. No, actually, I think Jake fighting him. Because Jake.
Yeah, Jake.
He's a boxer. No matter what people say, he's a boxer. He trains like a boxer. He promotes like a boxer. He takes care of his body like a boxer. So he's a boxer.
Right.
No matter how many who he fought, nigga, he's a boxer.
Right.
So, but I got Tyson
winning that one.
Yeah.
I just don't like the entertainment part of it right now. It's like I feel like they're using it just to. It's like almost like a comic story.
Yeah.
People just putting, that's like if I got you, and I said, man, I'm gonna tell you gonna fight the comedian from Walmart, or you gonna fight DJ Turk from Tampa because he just popular and the people want to see that.
Right. Yeah.
Instead of person who like really box. I don't know.
I felt like so J. Cole was I was watching J. Cole. Damn, she loud. I was watching J. Cole interview, and they asked him about how does he feel about the music now, and he was like, it's just taking its course in music right now. He was like, eventually it'll probably make its way back to what it used to be, because what's the saying? Where history repeats itself. So
right.
Music is going to eventually get back to how it was. So I just think boxing is just taking it's where it's at right now. It's just where it's at right now. Eventually it'll be something else, and then it'll be something else, and then it'll just circle back around.
Right, cause I just feel like, cause like even Floyd, right? He started doing this after he retired, so it's not as big deal with him. Like he's fighting that Asian dude from, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But like you would never catch Pacquiao in his prime or Roy Jones in his prime fighting somebody who was just a YouTuber.
Nah.
You get what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I think
that's the thing, because when they was in their prime, that's when like fighting was fighting, or that's when boxing was boxing, or whatever you want. Yeah.
I think people disrespect the crowd.
Yeah.
It's like, I could just get it. It's like I feel like Nate Robinson shouldn't have fought that. Like,
yeah,
bro, he's out of your class. He's out of your league.
Quick bag.
Right. It's just crazy.
Quick,
I don't know who set that up, but yeah. I wasn't feeling that one. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was some bullshit.
What I feel like is like these dudes, like, Tank and Shakur and Ryan and Devin and all of them, like, they can still I feel like they trying to make it a money thing, but there's also money in rematches and trilogies and stuff. So y'all fight again, say it's a damn good fight. Okay, well shit, now we got the rematch. Y'all finna make even more money on the rematch. And then if the other person won, then shit, we got the trilogy. People gonna pay for like, I don't even think we have trilogies anymore or rematches anymore. So
right.
It's still money in those fights. And like, actually I had a promoter, he tried to get me to fight like a upcoming fighter or whatever. Like I think Buddy 1-0 or something. I'm coming off of a loss, right? And Buddy's not like a tomato can, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he trying to convince me, it's like it wouldn't make no sense for you to fight him later. You should just fight him now. Okay, well it's a small risk, a high risk, low reward. You're not gonna pay me what I want to get paid for this type of fighter. You feel me? So just imagine if Tank, Ryan, of all them boys, or whoever's in that weight class, say when they first got to the to pro boxing and they fought each other early.
Right.
They already got the shot away. Now who they fighting late, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the competition?
Right.
So fighters, man, just don't let people fast talk, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention, you know what I'm saying? And have good people around you, cause
who should we look out for? Like I know
promoters or fighters?
No, just fighters that you know personally, like coming up in your era.
Oh, okay.
That's coming up.
Oh, shout out a couple of them dogs.
Yeah. Like who should the world have? They don't even have to be from here.
Right.
That's people that you know personally and that you respect. Who give us a shout out to some of the people that we should
hey,
watch out for.
my apologies because I was put on the spot, but my apologies for whoever I don't name. But shout out to my nigga Benji from out of Winter Haven. That boy got nationals coming up. I think this week coming up. Shout out to Kevin Harris. He got Golden Gloves the end of this month, and he got Sugarbird next month. Shout out to my boy Smiley. Shout out to my boy Tristan Gilchrist. My bad, boy. I butchered your last name, but you know who. Shout out my nigga Tyshawn Wilson. Shout out to Amron out in St. Pete. Shout out to goddamn. See, look, I'm put on the spot. Shout out to all the coaches. Shit. Shout out to my coach King. Shout out to Ali out in St. Pete. Shout out to Impact Boxing. Giovanni Estella, them boys. Joe Bed, I see you got your debut coming up. Shout out to Kirkland Boxing or Kirk Boxing down there. Used to be the old legends. Shout out to Calta. Shout out to Dean the Great. He, you know what I'm saying? He from Tampa. Shout out to man. Shout out to pretty much shout out to everybody in Tampa right now or Florida at that. You know.
Yeah, that's big us. Okay.
Shout out to Frankie Solomon, you know, Mr. Fundamentals. He got the comeback lead out in Atlanta. Shout out to Shamara. I seen she just got onto the Philly team. Shout out to all them boys and girls and women. I mean, I should say.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
all right. So before we get up out of here, no disrespect to your coach.
Mm-hmm.
What's your coach name again?
Coach King.
Coach King. No disrespect to Coach King. But if you had a chance to train with one person for a week, who would you want to what team would you want to train up under? Who you think you see train they got that dog, like they out there working and grinding. Who would you want to train up under and experience training with?
Boback, Chance Crawford. Well, actually, he got 3 coaches, so I mean, I guess if I'm gonna be training with Bomac, then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be around Red and my bad, I don't know the other dude's name, but his other coach.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, man. Appreciate you for your time, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what can we expect, man? Because y'all say no. Listen, we gonna keep. Matter of fact, for the people, I'm gonna keep y'all posted because I always repost his stuff when he finna fight. So anybody who follow me, what can people give people your social your social media? Like, what can they find you at if they need to get in contact with you? Other people that's out there, some people that might want to sponsor you.
Right.
Give people like your contact and let people know how to reach you with Tae Wolff.
All right. So I'm real active on Instagram. I'm really only on Instagram. I haven't been posting, but this is going to be the first thing. I ain't posted in like 2-3 months. This is going to be the first thing I post. But you can find me at TAE_Wolff with 2 F's. I ain't finna give y'all my number and all that, but if y'all, hey, I'm looking for sponsorship. Y'all holler at your boy that tonight. And that's another thing, real quick, for the fighters. You know what I'm saying? I was actually watching the game. I was watching one of his interviews, and it was like, if you can give any advice to the upcoming, you know what I'm saying, generation or whatever, what's something that you would, you know what I'm saying, what advice would you give them? He said, learn the business side of things. So learn, for anybody who's coming up, or anything in that matter, whatever you coming up in or whatever you want to do, learn the business side. But I'm really speaking to the boxers because y'all know it's cutthroat in here. So learn the business, still work on your craft and shit, but learn the business, you know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't got no money behind you or no sponsors or anything, it's gonna be hard. And I'm learning that right now. So I take donations too. I'm finna get ready to start a GoFundMe. Nigga, I take 50 cents, you know, a dime. Donate shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So listen, man. Anybody need to get at Tae Wolff, reach him on his social. He out here. That boy doing things. He's 1-1-1 right now. Listen,
1-1-1.
I told him he owe me a knockout. So we going for from here on out. We going for knockouts. I'm telling you, we put people in the dirt.
Yes, sir.
That's how we doing. So hey, we appreciate you, my boy. And this is wrapping up another episode of Green Tank Talk. You did? Yes, sir.